Being a part of the pilot study for Committed to Listen was just such a wonderful and sweet experience. I think one of my favorite parts was just being able to meet weekly with a small group of women to be able to discuss what it means to be committed to listen, what it means to listen to one another and to the Lord. And I also just loved that it was an intergenerational kind of meeting because I'm a college student and I don't have a lot of opportunities to meet with women who are different ages than I am. So it was such a sweet experience to be able to meet every single week with women of all different ages and to be able to gain from so much of the wisdom that they had to pour out to me. So it was such a sweet and fulfilling experience. I think I was equipped to be committed to listen by gaining many different ways of learning how I can listen better. Throughout the book, there's so many different studies and activities that help me to be able to engage in listening activities and actually hearing the voice of the Lord, maybe not audibly, but in my heart and in my spirit and in my mind. That now in my life, I can take these experiences that I have had, and I can continue to do them as I get older and as I just walk through life. And I also got to hear, like I said earlier, from so many other women who are in the study as well, and how they were able to listen to the Lord. And I got to see the way that other people listen and how I can gain from their experiences and from their wisdom too. I think the one that I remember the most is the rock listening exercise, where we took from the psalm that talks about the rock that is higher than I. And I just loved that because it just put into perspective my smallness compared to his greatness. And I just think that it is such a needed reminder to show that no matter what I'm going through, he is greater. And I can rely on the rock that is stronger, greater, and higher than I am. I would say that just studying this book and just being able to be with this small group of women with the purpose of studying this book made me be able to connect with people that I wouldn't have met otherwise. I remember so many times as I came to the study, I would leave thinking, I would not have had this meeting, I would not have met this people, I would not have known this about this person's life had I not been studying this book and had I not come to this small group with this group of people. And I think that is so beautiful, and just about small groups in general, but specifically with this book too. We just were able to dive into the book and dive into the Word of God and dive into our relationships with each other and with our Father in heaven in such a unique and beautiful way. And I just loved every single minute of it.